Can height actually be increased after age 20? Yes! Today we uncover the incredible story of how one athlete shattered expectations and soared to new heights, quite literally, to 6'1". Rustam Akhmetov, born in Ukraine. In his local town, he met a team of high jumpers. He then went on to meet the team's coach. He was very impressed by this team of high jumpers and wanted to join the team. He too wanted to be great and successful in high jumping. At first, the coach rejected Rustam, highlighting that he was too short for the team and that high jumping required length. He said, "Grow up." The second year, Rustam's mother convinced the coach to let Rustam enroll. As Rustam practiced, he began to excel. He started around 120 meters and continued to improve up to 1.75 meters. But then he got stuck. As his friends, who were all significantly taller, continued to improve, he was stuck in the same position. He could not improve, he had reached his ceiling. He asked his coach, "Why are my results the same? Why can't I improve?" He said to him, "You are small. To jump high, you need big height. If you grow taller, you will get high scores. If you don't, you stop here." This was the first time he had ever encountered a problem because of his height. He loved the sport, he could not live without it. So he began to implement methods of height increase. Height was his priority and he wasn't going to stop until he achieved growth. Rustam's parents were both short. He was destined to be short, but he did not let this stop him. He explains that if you want to grow taller, you must do psychological exercises as well, not just physical. To dive deeper, Rustam explained that growing taller was like a hallway with doors. The closest door is 165 centimeters, and the height increases as you go down. The furthest door could be 185 or 190 centimeters. He explains the normal person would choose the closest door, but to reach your full potential, you have to keep going. Be patient, but obsessed, and you can achieve growth. Rustam would always think about growing taller subconsciously. It would always be on the back of his mind. He would imagine himself taller and use his mind to activate his growth. For physical exercise, Rustam recommends active workouts, like basketball, swimming, running, and more. Rustam would work out around 1 hour and 30 minutes a day. He explains that the muscle needs to be elastic, soft, and explosive. Rustam would stretch and hang from a pull-up bar for extended periods of time to help stimulate growth. The body grows mostly at night. The most unique thing that Rustam did was sleep with resistance bands stretching each side of his body. He tied one side to the headboard and the other to the foot of the bed. In the beginning, it was hard for him. He explained he would mostly sleep on his back, but it was still possible to sleep on your side. The bands would still do their job. Rustam emphasizes that the mind can do so many things. For example, imagine eating a lemon. Just by thinking about it, you salivate. This is the power of the brain Rustam used in his training. You tell your body to grow. With consistency, it's possible for human growth hormone to be released. You subconsciously do this 24 hours a day. Rustam was able to grow 23 centimeters in 3 years in his 20s. He then opened a school to help others grow taller as well. Many of his students achieved great results because of his methods, even those with closed growth plates. It is harder to grow with closed growth plates, but it is still possible. One man in particular, named Williard, who was from America, had a girlfriend who was 6 inches taller than him. Her family did not want her to marry him due to his height. Willard trained under Rustam and was able to tap into his nervous system in his legs and back. He was able to grow 20 centimeters and get married. Rustam went on to win a bronze medal at the 1968 European Junior Championships and the 1971 European Championships, and finished 8th in the high jump final at the 1972 Olympic Games. He became Soviet high jump champion in 1971, rivaling other notable champions. Rustam even wrote a book on how to increase height and his techniques. You can find an English translated version through the link in the bio. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe.